Friends, in the last term, I discussed at length the greenhouse effect. Now, right now, I am going to take up the immediate disastrous impact of greenhouse effect, that is global warming. So, what is this global warming? Greenhouse gases are trapping the infrared rays which are going back into the atmosphere. The major portion of this infrared reflection or which is given out by the earth is trapped, and that is resulting that rise in temperature not only of the atmosphere of the earth but the earth itself too. So what is the result? Eventually, what is the result? Result is the global warming. Means temperature is rising universally. When temperature rises universally, that is termed as global rising. That means that what is the definition of global temperature rise? When the temperature of the atmosphere and earth combined increases, that is known as global warming. And what are the disastrous effects of this global warming? The disastrous effect of this global warming is quite alarming. But even despite this, we are not taking up this challenge. I think we are not considering it as a challenge, because we know that this is the man-made, this is the creation of ourselves. We have created this global warming. Nature is not creating this. It is not going to happen naturally. It is man-made. It is artificial. Therefore, we are quiet on this hot subject, which is destroying the biodiversity of the earth. And when biodiversity is at stake, then human being is also put to danger. Now, visible effects of the global warming, and the most visible effect the scientists have observed over the years is on the North Pole. What is happening on the North Pole? North Pole, what is happening? The glaciers of North Pole, permafrost of the North Pole, and sea ice around it, that is melting at accelerated speed, not normally. And what is happening? Where will this water go? When the ice melts, permafrost melt, glaciers melt, what will happen? It will change into water. Then accumulation of water is taking place around, and finally in the seas and oceans. So the rise of the water level of the oceans is being noticed, and it is quite shocking that if we consider the last century, 20th century, this is 21st century. In the 21st century, the rise of the water level of seas and ocean has tripled, threefold. It has gone up threefold. Such a shocking situation has arrived. So what is happening? What are the other results? Arid zones, semi-arid zones, that are turning into even more arid zones, even more drier. They are becoming more and more dry. Water cycle is affecting. What is this water cycle? The rainfall patterns are shifting, they are changing. And shift of rainfall, that will create severe impact on the humanity, on the civilization, on the man, on the diversity and everything. Around the world, not only on the North Pole, this phenomenon is happening all around the world, and snow and ice of the all portions of the world are melting faster and faster. Means the melting is accelerated. And other impacts, as I discussed, as sea level rise, And what is happening? We have noticed over the years the impact, intensity of cyclones has gone manifold. Intensity of hurricanes have gone manifold. Impact of typhoons have gone manifold. Means these things, cyclones, hurricanes, and typhoons have become the most disastrous due to this global effect, global rise in temperature. So, what to do? What is the cure? The cure is only in the hands of the man. Means the man-made greenhouse effect is to be eliminated. Without the elimination of greenhouse effect, which is man-made, not the natural one. Natural one is okay, that is necessary for sustaining life on the earth, but that is which is the man-made, which is disastrous, which has become demonic, that must be put to an end as soon as possible. And when we discuss all these activities, we should not forget that nuclear race which is going on in this world, that must be put to an end. Means the philosophy, the process of nuclear war, this is quite dangerous. As Ukraine and Russia are engaged in very intensified war, and it is speculated that there may be nuclear war. What will happen? You know what happened in the disastrous Chernobyl accident? What happened? The same is going to happen between these two countries, and the entire world is going to suffer. The entire atmosphere of the earth is going to suffer. The entire earth is going to suffer. So when we discuss these things, then it is very necessary to discuss the wars, nuclear wars. Nuclear wars must be avoided, and nuclear wars can be avoided only when nuclear weapons are not created, they are not produced. The production of nuclear weapons must be put to an end. The United Nations organization, that is UNO, must take serious concern of this global warming. And as far as I feel, they are taking this very dangerous issue casually, not seriously. When you are not taking this global warming, the issue of global warming, which is killing our environment day by day, then how can you cure the the chances of nuclear war? Nuclear war, the chances of nuclear war will be there when there are nuclear weapons. Then why don't you take up hard steps to eliminate nuclear weapons from this earth? Thank you. Tomorrow, I am going to take up, certain things from maths. Thank you very much.